Have you ever stood in front of your closet and thought, damn, I have nothing to wear? So then you go shopping and then you still have nothing to wear? Let's fix that together. Today's Icon 911 is from Greta. Hi, Greta. And honestly, I think this is a very, very common closet issue. So let's read her message because it might be yours too. And stay with me until the end because we're actually going to build her a shopping list that you yourself can steal today. Let's quickly review her submission just so we can have better context of who she is and what her lifestyle is. She's from Melbourne, Australia. The weather is windy, rainy, sunny, very changing. Studying and working from home and training yoga and meditation in my free time. I love that. Then she says, I find practicality so hard to connect to my taste. My skin is very sensitive. Even cotton hurts. My stomach hurts a lot, unfortunately, because of bloating. Relatable. She freezes super quickly. She doesn't want to be sweaty. Fair. She does a lot of practical everyday things. So working out, cooking, cleaning. And then she says, on the other hand, I love very feminine, classic, and a bit of ethereal refined styles. I do not enjoy oversized silhouettes. Most of the time, I either end up having clothes disrupt the flow of my day where I have to change many times, or I just resort to wearing mix and match activewear all day. I get confused and feel like nothing looks good on me. I want to look pretty in my everyday, especially in front of my boyfriend. Felt. Okay, and this is proof that my archetype system is actually accurate because she says she's a luminary, which is very feminine and very ethereal. She says classic, which just indicates that she's probably a mix of multiple archetypes, but that's very common. And then she said, I have some amazing silk secondhand finds, especially tops, but somehow I never wear them. I feel like matching bottoms and layers are missing, and also for me, the habit of getting dressed. Okay. Oh wait, and she left me a cute message. Thank you so much for sharing all your love and amazing sense for beauty. You have a very special touch and so much creativity. Thank you. Here is exactly how I built her shopping list from scratch and what I do before even spending $1. So I don't necessarily know what her wardrobe looks like, but she does say that she has plenty of tops, not necessarily bottoms to go with it, which I think is fine. I feel like that happens actually a lot, so I get it. Her goal is to look and feel pretty in every day. This is for any archetype, it does not matter, but your wardrobe needs 3 core things. So 1, your anchors. And this doesn't have to be a basic, it's just something that's easy for you to mix and match, something that you can easily rely on. And number 2, that would be your personality pieces. So these are the things that you're not necessarily wearing every day, but they just add that little extra je ne sais quoi to your outfits. So something like your statement pants, or even your favorite funky shoe. And lastly, number 3, your finishing touches. Something like your scents or your signature earring. So for starters, she definitely needs bottoms. That's a huge gap in her wardrobe. I would recommend a sort of like spandex modal boot cut. That's something that she can easily wear to yoga, to class, at home working, even to get groceries, because it's going to feel very comfortable for her, but it's also going to look like pretty put together. Something with a fold over waistband, that would also do really well for her. So let's just write down a spandex bottom, Because she has sensitive skin, I would go more towards like modals, viscose, rayon, bamboo. All of them are semi-synthetics, but I personally love them. They feel really good on the skin and they're very breathable. Next, I would also go with a draped skirt. Now, the length is completely up to her, but I would personally probably double up on this because you'll find yourself heavily rotating because it's very easy to wear on those days whenever you're not even in the mood to get dressed. Like even for me, for example, and this is the next category we're going to go to, whenever I'm not in the mood to get dressed, I usually just throw on something like a dress or a jumpsuit because those are things that don't require any thought, but they look very well put together. For Greta, I'm going to go more so with a dress because the vibe that she's giving me is kind of like ballerina off-duty. I'm going to go with a tie-waist dress. Also going to go with t-shirt dresses. And t-shirt dresses, these can easily become very oversized, so we have to stay careful with that. But a quick fix to add a bit more shape is the thin belt right under the bust. Then we're gonna do tops. We're not gonna go too crazy with the top, but I will recommend a long line top. And this could be a cami usually. And then I also recommend like a cute, emphasis on cute, a cute sweatshirt. Because this is something that she could easily throw on, like on top of one of her dresses or on a colder day, something easy to layer and wear with many things because she's like a more casual type of lifestyle person. And then lastly, her weather is very changing, so outerwear is extremely critical. I'm sure she already has this, but just in case, a packable rain jacket. And I'll probably double up on that. And then lastly, she's gonna need a cardigan or shrug. And I would also double up on that as well. We want something that she can easily just bring with her, that she can just throw in a tote bag. Let's go shopping. Let's start with the draped skirt. I'm literally just gonna type in draped skirt. But to further qualify and just get out all the gunk that we don't need, I'm gonna put a modal. Yeah, this is literally perfect. This is exactly what I was imagining. This is from Atori. So see the color, it's kind of like this mushroom. I think the length is perfect. And then look at the waistband. It looks like it should be pretty comfortable. And this is something that you can just easily wear on any day whenever you're not in the mood to get dressed, but it should go pretty well with those silk shirts that she already has. So yeah, this is spot on. The fabric, yeah, see? Rayon, perfect. And I always only recommend things that I personally would wear. Next, we need to find her a fold-over, modal, spandex, bottom, boot cut of sorts. All of my favorite things at the very end, so just stay tuned. So, what she got for us? I think it'll do what it needs to do. Let's move on to the top. I wonder if we can just Google cute sweatshirt and see what comes up. See, nah, this isn't what I'm talking about. I don't think that this is something that she would like at all because it's pretty oversized. Even though it's cute-ish, it's kind of frumpy, so it's not really going to do much for her. This is so timeless. And I love how they even styled it on the model, how she's wearing these ruffle shorts. This is old school, but I just remember growing up, my mom and my grandma would wear slip dresses under their other dresses for church and stuff. And I feel like that could be a cute little solution for Greta as well, someone with skin sensitivities. But while we're talking about slip dresses, let's find her a slip dress. I just love this so much. I love shopping for other people. Yeah, I'm gonna add that to the cart as well. I'm gonna speed everything up and you can just watch me shop for her and build this list. Okay, so here is her shopping list all complete. Let me know what y'all think, especially the luminaries. Let me know if this is like pretty spot on to what you yourself would like. And if you want your style emergency featured, drop it in the link below. Icon 911 is open 24/7. Subscribe, and I'll see you cutie pies in the next one. Bye!